So what kind of questions should we ask you?
I like the questions about the 1980s.
What's your favorite part about the 80s?
Probably the TV shows and the arcade games.
They're like the face of the school, and they welcome people whenever they come in. And also, I forget a lot of stuff, and so they always like call my name and give me it.
She's there, she does whatever anybody needs her to do. She keeps everybody's stuff on track. And
What are secretaries?
Because when you have to leave early or something, they always notify your teachers so you can make sure to go home at the right place. And
He says hi to me every morning, and I say hi back, and he's really nice to everybody on the bus, even when we're loud, stuff like that.
One of the kids would probably have to drive, and I don't think that would turn out good. But it would probably work. I would probably be the driver because I have driving experience. There would be a lot of traffic jams each day.
The principal makes sure that there are rules that there are for everybody to follow, that makes it enjoyable for everyone that does go to school.
to keep us in order and keep us acting good so we turn out to be good people in life.
School principals are important because, like, if someone's bullying you, they'll come out and help you and get onto them and ask you questions. And yeah.
We would be out of control, and the principal wouldn't be able to come and have a talk with us. And we would be running down the hallways. People would be pushing people. They would be hitting people. It wouldn't be good.
Because kids need to learn to read to pretty much do anything in the modern world.
Because there's many people that don't have the money or anywhere they can get books to read, and it's a very relaxed place that you can like come and really read almost anything that you want.
I wouldn't like it because you couldn't get books, and if you don't know how to read, and because the library can help you learn to read.
What I would do is just grab the books that I want and then I would just leave.
Teacher has to be nice, but not too nice, and not afraid to get on to kids for not doing the right thing.
That they understand how you think and that they can teach all different types of subjects to a bunch of different levels of different kids.
A teacher that you know loves you and cares about you and actually tries to make sure your grades are good.
To know a lot and know how to be one. You don't just start off as a teacher, you have to train.
I would say my ag teachers, because they're always setting high standards for me and expecting a lot out of me.
I have one particular teacher in mind who's he's taught me since middle school as well, and he's definitely been a big influencer because he's taught me not really necessarily what to think about, but how to think about it and how to question everything around me and kind of make my way through all my different classes and not only, I guess, interact with others, but just to learn to see others' perspectives.
They help us by whenever we have problems with, let's say, projector. They come in when we're not there, like when we're at recess, at lunch, at specials.
It makes sure all of our connection is working, making sure that we're like on the right apps. Like if something starts glitching, they like fix it.
Opens us up to what the future is going to be and how we can be prepared when we are adults.
We wouldn't know typing, and we wouldn't know how to code,
And we wouldn't get to send messages. We would have to run to their houses instead of just send their messages because there wouldn't be technology.
My favorite school lunch by far is the orange chicken. The second close favorite would be the little pizza things. I don't know what they're called though.
I really like the Chinese food, the pizza, and the mashed potatoes, but I pretty much enjoy all of it. But I wouldn't recommend the fish because it's kind of fishy.
My favorite school lunch has to be the General Chicken because it tastes like they just ordered it from the nicest Chinese restaurant.
Easy. We would make our own lunch. I would have a sandwich.
Because if we didn't have lunch ladies, no one could serve us breakfast or lunch.
I like that her door is always open and she's always there for each and every student that walks into our office.
I like that how she can sit down and we can talk to her on how we feel and she'll understand and she'll try to make us feel better.
My school counselor this year has really helped me with scheduling in the future and figuring out what I wanted to do. And then he's also helped me through like rough times that I was going through to help me emotionally, and just he was always there to tell me you can do it and to keep going.
School counselors help kids with problems if they move to a new school or if like their dog dies or something, like just problems if they're family or school problems.
Because they're always available for questions or problems that I may have.
That they're really fun, and whenever you're walking through the hallway, they'll always just give you a high five.
Because they can get bad guys if they come in my school, and they can chain them up and put them in jail.
Because they can actually save people who are under arresting bad guys.
All the kids would go wild, and they would probably start like stealing other kids' things and not giving them back, not being responsible, respectful, and safe.
Our school would look like a disaster. For example, the hallways would be filled with trash and no one would be there to clean it up, and our hallways would just not look the cleanest in our school.
Probably look awful. Trash cans everywhere, cans everywhere. It would be a little nightmare. Maybe even a dog roaming around. The doors would probably be open because kids are trying to let the fumes outside.
The floor will be dirty, and maybe there'll be like bugs on the floor.
Our school would be an absolute mess without the custodian. They walk around, I see them, they clean up spills, and if somebody pukes or if something happens, we obviously would not do that. The custodians would, and I'm very thankful for that.
When you go to the nurse, if you're sick, they will help you and like send you home and tell you all the stuff that you need for your medicine.
Because they help you feel better if you get hurt or something.
I think it would be horrible because, like, I've seen the nurse. She's always busy. She's always kind. Sometimes she doesn't even get lunch.
Well, we wouldn't have those delicious crackers, and someone might have a reaction to a food allergy.
People, if they got hurt, they would get really bad hurt, and if they were dripping blood, the blood wouldn't stop, and lots of blood would fall out. If we didn't have enough, because we need a Band-Aid.